In today's matchup, we put two legendary shinobi against each other, Naruto Uzumaki versus Sasuke Uchiha. Who would win? Let's find out. Naruto and Sasuke have had a history of rivalry ever since they were kids, from trying to get the most attention from their teacher, to defeating each other in order to become Hokage. They have always been competing with one another. However, their final battle is much more than just that. It is a fight between ideals. Sasuke was a prodigy, who believed that strength comes from oneself alone. Naruto was an outcast who was looked down upon by everyone, but still managed to become strong with the help of his friends. Both are driven by vengeance, but one wants to protect the world and the other wants to destroy it. And now, after years of chasing each other, they finally meet in the Valley of the End where only one can survive. But before we start, we want to say that this is just a theory, and there is no right or wrong answer. So let us know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Round 1. Strength. Naruto vs Sasuke has been a big discussion among fans for years. But when it comes to pure strength, it has to go to Sasuke. This is because he is one of the few people who can wield the power of the Rinnegan. With this eye, Sasuke gained access to many powerful abilities, including the 6 paths of pain. Even though Naruto can use the 9-tailed beast mode, which grants him immense chakra and physical strength, Sasuke is able to overpower him and send him crashing into the ground. It is until Naruto unlocks the power within him to become the 9-tails chakra mode that he is able to match Sasuke's strength. But even then, it's a close call, as Sasuke manages to keep up with him despite being weaker. However, there is more to strength than just physical power. It also includes one's willpower and determination. And in this category, Naruto has to take the win. As while Sasuke may be able to overpower him physically, he cannot match Naruto's never-give-up attitude. Even when he was being tortured by pain and brought back from the brink of death, Naruto refused to give up. And it is this tenacity that allows him to come back and defeat Sasuke in their final battle. Round 2. Speed. Speed is one of the most important factors in any fight, and both Naruto and Sasuke are incredibly fast. In their base forms, they are able to dodge attacks from each other as well as from other enemies. However, when they unlock their respective dojutsu abilities, things change drastically. Sasuke's Sharingan allows him to see everything around him in slow motion, making him much faster than anyone else. Naruto's Byakugan gives him the ability to see through solid objects, which makes him almost impossible to hit. But it is during the war, when both of them are fighting at the peak of their powers, that we see how fast they can actually go. Both are able to keep up with each other despite having different fighting styles. While Sasuke relies on speed and precision, Naruto uses brute force and agility. But it is really too close to call, so we will have to give it a tie. Round 3. Experience. Naruto and Sasuke have both had a lot of experience fighting against powerful opponents. Naruto has fought against the likes of Pain Madara and Kaguya, while Sasuke has taken on Danzo, Itachi and Obito. But in terms of overall experience, it has to go to Sasuke. He has been a shinobi for longer than Naruto, and has seen more combat. Plus, he is more calm and collected in battle, which allows him to make better decisions. Naruto, on the other hand, is hot-headed and often acts without thinking, which can get him into trouble. However, experience is not just about how long you have been fighting. It also includes the skills and knowledge you have acquired over time. And in this area, Naruto is actually more skilled than Sasuke. He has a better understanding of how to use his chakra, and is more proficient in all of the basic jutsu. Additionally, he has fought against much stronger opponents than Sasuke, and has learned from those battles. For example, Naruto was able to defeat Pain, who was controlling 7 bodies at the same time, while Sasuke was only able to defeat Obito when he was weakened. So based on their overall experience, we would have to say that it is a tie. Round 4. Abilities. Naruto and Sasuke have a wide range of abilities, but in the end, it is their signature moves that will determine the outcome of this battle. Sasuke's Chidori is a lightning-based attack that he uses to great effect. In close quarters, this move is devastating and can easily take out an opponent if it connects. However, it is also very risky as it leaves Sasuke wide open to attack. Naruto's Rasengan is a powerful ball of chakra that he can use in various ways. It can be thrown like a projectile, or used up close in a similar way to the Chidori, but unlike the Chidori, the Rasengan does not leave Naruto vulnerable afterwards. Both of these techniques are very strong, but we would have to give the edge to Naruto's Rasengan, simply because it is more versatile. Now, when it comes to their ultimate abilities, things change once again. Sasuke's Amaterasu is an incredibly powerful fire that cannot be extinguished. It can burn through anything and is very hard to avoid. On the other hand, Naruto's tailed beast bomb is a massive sphere of concentrated chakra that can obliterate everything in its path. There is no contest here, as the tailed beast bomb is just too powerful for the Amaterasu to handle. It will burn itself out long before it can do any damage to the bomb. So the winner of this round is obviously Naruto. Round 5. Intelligence. Intelligence is a very important factor in any battle, and both Naruto and Sasuke are highly intelligent shinobi. They are able to come up with clever strategies and tactics, and know how to use their abilities to their greatest advantage. When it comes to raw intelligence, it is hard to say who is smarter, as they both excel in different areas. However, when it comes to battle intelligence, it has to go to Sasuke. He is more calm and collected in battle, which allows him to make better decisions. Naruto, on the other hand, is hot-headed and often acts without thinking, which can get him into trouble. However, intelligence is not just about your ability to come up with a good plan. It also includes your ability to adapt to your opponent's strategy. And in this area, Naruto really excels. He is able to learn from his opponents and adjust his tactics accordingly. For example, when he was fighting against Pain, Naruto was able to figure out the strategy behind the nine-tailed beast bombs and avoid them accordingly. He was also able to defeat the 6 paths of pain, despite being weaker than them. On the other hand, Sasuke is not as good at adapting to his opponent's strategies and often gets caught off guard. For example, when he was fighting against Danzo, Sasuke was not able to deal with the wooden clones and ended up getting injured. Overall, both Naruto and Sasuke are intelligent shinobi, but we would have to give it to Naruto because of his ability to adapt. Who is the strongest? As we have seen, both Naruto and Sasuke are incredibly powerful shinobi. They are both prodigies in their own right and have accomplished amazing feats. However, in the end, it has to go to Naruto. Despite being weaker than Sasuke in some areas, such as strength and experience, Naruto is stronger in others, such as speed and intelligence. Plus, he has a never-give-up attitude that cannot be broken. In their final battle, it is Naruto who prevails over Sasuke. This is because Naruto is able to tap into the power within him and become the Nine Tails chakra mode, which allows him to match Sasuke's strength. Additionally, Naruto is more skilled in the use of his abilities and is able to overwhelm Sasuke with the sheer power of the tailed beast bomb. While Sasuke is a formidable opponent, Naruto is ultimately too strong for him to handle and wins the fight. So who do you think would win in a battle between Naruto and Sasuke? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome videos like this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.